And we're back with another YouTube video. Time to talk about AEW and NXT. Starting with AEW because honestly, why not? First match we had, well, first thing that actually happened on AEW was Hangman Page talking to Tony Schiavone. The Young Bucks were there because Adam Page asked them to be there, so that's why they were there. Just for Adam Page to tell them neither one of you guys is my tag partner. We'll find out who this tag partner is later. Which I might as well say it now. It's Dustin Rhodes. So there you go. I'll get to that match when I get to it. Cody versus Ortiz. With you got Santana at ringside and then Art Anderson and Brandy Rhodes at ringside. Match was good. Cody wins with a figure four, which I was like, what? Cody win with a submission? Again, I say, what? Because that was interesting. Post match, Inner Circle come down to beat up Cody, and then the Elite comes down. Everybody except for Nick Jackson. Yeah, yeah. Nick doesn't come out because the Inner Circle. Or wait, who comes out? Sammy and Jake Hager come out. No, they don't. Kenny comes down to help Arn. So not all of the Inner Circle were there. It was just Santana and Ortiz. So Kenny, uh, Nick, no, sorry, Kenny, Cody, and Matt were down. Yeah. So two people came down to help Cody basically, and then Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager, they were all backstage. They attacked Nick, put him under a garage door. Then the rest of the Elite come backstage, help him up from the garage door. They go to the hospital with him in a separate car, mind you. They follow him in a separate car. They don't go with him in the ambulance. Just throwing that out there. Bea Priestley and Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida. Bea Priestley and Nyla Rose win. Bea Priestley attacks Nyla Rose after that, holding up the title for like a second, basically signifying she wants the championship. Like, of course she does, because who wouldn't? So yeah, then we have Chris Daniels doing a spoof on the Join the Dark Order video saying screw the Dark Order. He's gonna fight Evil Uno in a 1-on-1 and Stu Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny and Wardlow out there versus Jurassic Express, which is Marco Stunt, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy. And match was good. Butcher, Blade, and MJF win. MJF does a Fujiwara armbar to Marco Stunt, and Marco Stunt tapped out. Then we get a vintage, like vignette, not vintage, sorry, a vignette for Darby Allin, talking about how basically he's going after He wants to fight Jericho and Sammy Guevara still, so he wants to fight the Inner Circle basically. He has Sammy's name on a body bag, Jericho's name on a body bag, zips it up, burns it, all the usual Darby Allin stuff. Britt Baker comes out, talks about how she's the dentist and how she could see, like, oh yeah, I gotta help the crowd because their teeth are terrible. Big Swole comes out and says Britt Baker says the only person relevant in your relationship is your boyfriend. She shows off the ring. She's like, I'm married. Baby. Shout out to Adam Cole, of course. Britt Baker's obviously just the girlfriend here. So Britt Baker, just the girlfriend versus Death Triangle, Pac, Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix. The Death Triangle win. The match was good, competitive. They had I don't know, 10-minute match, I guess. Mm. Death Triangle win, obviously. And then they put all three guys in a triple submission, and Best Friends come out to make the save. So I don't know when we're gonna get that match with the Best Friends and the Death Triangle, but I don't know, maybe next week. So the rules announced for the Blood and Guts War Games match. Only difference: no pins. It's submit or surrender. That's literally the only difference. In the NXT one, you can pin, and this one you can't. Only difference. Jim Ross and John Moxley having a sit-down interview. Moxley says he's not medically cleared right now as a result of last show. He says he's not 100%, but he still plans to go after the Inner Circle. So there you go. Jericho, Sammy Guevara versus Hangman Page and Dustin Rhodes. Match was good. Hangman Page and Dustin win. Buckshot lariat to everybody. Sammy Guevara gets pinned off it. So there you go. Inner Circle come out to attack him. And then JR is talking about how the Elite's already gone. Obviously, they come back before the end of the show because they come out to help fend off the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle gets the upper hand. You know, so basically the Inner Circle are left standing tall at the end of the show. All right. So we have going to NXT. NXT was at the Performance Center. Breaking news for everybody who saw like the other YouTube videos talking about it. I'm going to talk about it too. SmackDown's at the Performance Center this Friday. So there you go. So no venue for SmackDown other than just the Performance Center because obviously they're taking like precautions and being like, oh yeah, the coronavirus is a thing, so we'll just make everything at the Performance Center. So expect Raw. Well, yeah, I would say expect Raw to be at the Performance Center because it's possible. I don't know. Stone Cold showing up at the PC could happen. Even though he's already scheduled to show up for Raw, so if it is at the PC, then he'll show up regardless. So yeah, our first match was Cameron Grimes versus Keith Lee. Keith Lee wins. Post-match, Damian Priest comes out to attack Keith Lee. Keith Lee's laid out, so he doesn't know what happened. Dijak comes in, fends off. Damian Priest runs away. He helps up Keith Lee. He sees Keith Lee. Keith Lee sees the North American Championship in somebody else's hand. Automatically gets up, power bombs him because he doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know who's out there. He didn't know what's going on. So he just power bombs Dijak, and that's how the segment ends. So I'm like, we're gonna get a fatal 4-way, I'm sure, or a triple threat or something. Keith Lee, Dijak, Damian Priest. If you want to throw a fourth in there, you can put Cameron Grimes back in there. Why not? Mm-hmm. Mia Yim versus Dakota Kai. Mia Yim wins. The match was good. Dakota Kai being like eliminated from the ladder match is something that's interesting. Granted, either she was going to lose because of somebody trying to interfere on her behalf, or she was going to win it. So she just so happened to lose. So there you go. Mia Yim wins, and she's going to be in the ladder match. Hikaru Shida versus Raul Mendoza. This match was great. Kushida's great. Raul Mendoza's great. So great all around. Kushida wins. Great. They should give Kushida, at the very least, give him like a North American title shot or something. Because I know he fought Adam Cole already. He didn't fight him for the championship, but he could still do it. Like, give Kushida some title shots sooner rather than later. So yeah, we had Charlotte making a statement. Rhea saying how she's going to retain the title. Charlotte comes out, gives her a figure four on the steel ring post, which I haven't seen that. WWE wise, I haven't seen that in a while. So that was cool. Deonna Purrazzo versus Tegan Nox. Deonna Purrazzo is great. Tegan Nox is great. This match was great. Tegan Nox wins. Enough said. So yeah, Dakota Kai will probably, I don't know, attack someone before the match so she gets in. I'm just guessing here. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Rosa wins, but yeah, they tried to interfere. The Broserweights. Sorry. The Broserweights won anyway, even with them trying to interfere. So we're going to get the Broserweights versus Grizzly Young Vets at some point. Tommaso and Johnny brawled all over the place, backstage, to the ring, through the crowd, the scaffolding on the top where Tommaso hit an air raid crash. So yeah, that was the end of NXT, was Tommaso and Johnny brawling all over the place. So yeah, that was cool. So yeah, that's NXT. So see you guys on Saturday when I talk about SmackDown 205 and NXT UK. All right. See you guys. Till then, guys, I'm out of here. Oh, I almost forgot. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Since I don't usually say that, because I think people get notified regardless, but maybe they don't. Either way,